Hi, it's Ross Boundy here, and I can show you that with this little duva. Is that proof? I'm here as a recording because I can't do the live stream that I normally do at 8 o'clock every morning, Adelaide time, of course. So I've needed to actually record it so that I can schedule it for the 8 o'clock as if I'm here in real life, online live. But I'm not. I'm here doing the recording. This is actually for the 29th of July, so it actually will be. You're watching on Wednesday if you're in Australia, basically, or close by. Otherwise, you're probably in a different time zone. We're going to do the general reading of the cards, and I've got the layout here already, so I'm going to swap around to that, and we'll do it this way, and it's going to be like that. So here we have the cards. I'm going to actually drop the banner, the overlay, because it takes up too much room. What we've got for this morning, for today, the energy around that, and for those who haven't seen this deck of cards, oh, I'm in the shadows. I had to be careful of lighting because I'm actually recording this at 11 o'clock at night, and that's the deck that I'm using. So it's the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, and beautiful deck. What we've got is a 5-card layout, which is the workspace here. We have the home space. Up here is the unexpected. There is your role, and here is the outcome. It's the layout I've been using for quite a number of months, probably over a year now. And it's quite an easy one to actually follow because we move from the work energy to the home, unexpected, your role and the outcome in quite a smooth way. What we've got there in the workspace is the park card, parks. So it's actually getting out into public with what you're wanting to move forward and bring into that public arena, public avenue. So that you're actually, it's almost like get out there and market it, get it out there and show people what you've got. So there's been some ideas around your work or your business if you're a solopreneur, with an enterprise that you're wanting to actually start moving into that public arena. Get it out there and spruik it. It just has that beautiful warm energy around it as well with this, because it's natural, it's nature. Put it in that natural mode of the progression of what you're doing in your work. So, and then it moves into that heart, that's the heart space, is our home. For most of us, that's where we really love to spend our time. And it is the most important part of our lives. I suppose probably more so for the women being the more natural nurturers, although it doesn't mean to say that men don't. It's just something that I'm feeling that, and it is the partnership, it's the being together, it's the actual pairing and bringing the home together in that good solid base in whatever way that means it for you. So it's feeling that heart-centeredness in your home space. I just love that. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. Now we've got, and I'm going to have shadows. I can't avoid that. It's where the lights are for what I've got, where I've got the cards at the moment, and the cameras. So I might just do that to the side. So what we've got there is the young lady in that unexpected position. What I liked about seeing this layout of the cards was here's the young lady in that unexpected position. And what we've got there is now nearly mucked up my camera there. And we've got the older man as far as the, your role. So it's bringing together that couple, and I will just move it to being in the centre. It's a bit hard to see them both together, but anyway, you get the gist of it, hopefully. So that with the balance of the male and the female energy on either side of what is our natural progression, but the work, the home, and what our outcomes are in a day, it usually does come in together as far as that full story of what is work home connecting. And what we've got in there is the tree of life, or the tree, which is the solid foundation and that growth center of what is all of nature, really, because that's where our oxygen is created and where our carbon dioxide is recycled, so to speak. So, and it's the take up of water, expiration of that into the atmosphere as moisture loss, that then goes into that part of the system that re-energizes through clouds and the rain and everything that happens in that natural cycle of things. So it's all part of that and all connected, because the deep roots that are the trees and the network that is that connecting this natural, the part card in with what is the swans, in that home space. So it's actually giving a feeling to me of that deep connection. What is the love in our homes and the public aspect of our work, and what is seen and put out from the home base, because it is what we're reflecting when we move out and into our workspace. And the outcome can be as magnificent as the fruits of the tree, and how deep that goes into Mother Earth and how far it reaches into our atmosphere, as far as the growth of a tree goes. And all in, it's about the people who we're connected with, above and below, as far as, as far as that connection of who we are interacting with in our days. And especially as far as our day ahead, that we're going to meet different people in those, even if it's like, those who do work at home by themselves, there's still that connection that's possible through this technology, or just a phone call, or, there's different ways of connecting that's not just needing to be face to face and meeting up with people. We can do it these days in so many different ways. And I'm feeling that connection of the above below, of people, of that human connection. That is what, how we influence our natural being, environment as well. So I'm getting that with this. It just, oh, it's hard to explain, really. But seeing that central line of what is mostly connected with nature, and the man and woman above and below, even besides the fact of it being that 5-card layout that I've been using for the year, it's in itself creating its own little story differently, other than what that layout itself by habit has been. The work, the home, unexpected, your role, outcome. That's the flow that it is. And yet this is creating its own story of what is the natural, and us being the top and the bottom, the humanity that is affecting all that is the natural. And we need to really be taking care of it and responsible for it, being responsible for it, acknowledging that. So thank you for watching, even as this recorded, it is replay only, but yeah. So if there's any questions or comments that you do want to put in the chat stream, I'll try to answer it as I can when I'm back home or in a lunch break or whatever, because I have the opportunity to take up a part-time job at the moment that's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I appreciate and really thank you for being here and still watching, even as the uploaded replay, so to speak. I do appreciate that. Now I'm just going to go like this with this card. I don't know how that turns out. Oh, there you go. That'll be a nice way to finish it, so that if you do need to have some extra detail in a reading, I am available for being, for the purchased ones. What do you call it? Having a reading that you pay for is what I'm trying to say. So there's my phone number. I am on the Facebook. And YouTube, put comments in there if you want me to connect with you through Messenger, or phone that number. Leave an SMS is fine as well. If I can't answer the phone, I'm not going to be answering the phone when I'm at work. I give to my workplaces and spaces the time and respect for those who are paying me for that. So thank you. And thank you for honouring that. Look, I continue to be the best person you can be. That's what my endeavour is in my own pathway in life, and I ask you to be the best, well, yes, the best person that you can be. Why not? That's how we can live our life to being full. And thank you. I'm going to leave it there, and I'll be doing another recording for the next, so that you've got it for Thursday morning as well. And Friday we'll be back to the in real life live stream. So thank you for the patience and understanding. It might develop to being a little bit more finessed next time. Thank you. Namaste.